Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Monday morning, guys. Want to say hey to all my subscribers, new as well as seasoned. I got a word for you. Tap in. Happy Monday morning, guys. So, a shaking is coming. A shaking is coming for individuals who are ignoring the call on their lives. A shaking is coming for the individuals who you've been standing for, yet there is no movement. At some point, the individuals who you are standing for, their time will run out. Here's the thing. You're standing for them, and whatever, these can be your children, these can be friends, these can be prodigals, these anybody who you're standing for, you're standing in the gap for. A time will come when God moves you out of the way, because God has to deal with them directly one-on-one. Your standing was there to cover them, protect them, etc., etc. But when it gets to the point where there is no movement, they know you're standing for them, God is convicting them, and there is no movement, at some point, God will move you completely out of the way. This is why many of you are feeling disconnected from the things and the people that you're standing for, because now God has to go in there and deal with them accordingly. Accordingly could look like a wilderness, right? Well, that's between them and God, however the accordingly is, but God have to clip them up. And see what happened as people, because especially my chosen ones, our hearts and our spirits are so pure, and it's like we just want to save everybody and save the world. We are not God. We are not God. So many times God will be lenient and just allowing you to really stand in the gap and pray and cover and give you time to really, and he will literally use you as a vessel to give certain words in whatever way. That can be letters, that can be just word, that can be God using you to literally let the person know, like, listen, God is tired of playing with you, right? Whatever it is, it's between you and God, but you, like, I feel the pressing. You need to really connect and figure it out what it is that God needs with you. Again, a lot of people run from the call because they think everything is churchy, holy. I mean, listen, everything is not churchy, holy, obviously. So I think a lot of people just truly feel like, religion has made people feel like God only uses people in one way, and you got to be perfect in a robe and some Stacey Adams. So a lot of people don't understand that the call on their lives is really not what they're thinking. So a lot of people run from that factor. A lot of people run from the factor because they just, they want to do their own thing, right? And there's other reasons why. But the point is, once God starts putting a person in your life as a vessel, right? And let's be clear, that's not just the person themselves, because sometimes as people, we try to make people change, right? God is not even in it. It's us who's pressing upon the person to change. But I'm speaking about people who God have used as vessels to relay messages, to really help people understand, like, listen, you keep playing, you about to get thrown back in the wilderness, right? I'm telling you, I'm trying to save you, your edges. I'm trying to save you that receding hairline, because you are going back into a wilderness. God is going to clip you up, and it's not going to be fun. But at some point, God will tap you and say, listen, job well done. You tried. Job well done to your obedience. Now move out the way. Move out the way. And if you don't move out the way, then I'll move you out the way. And you don't want God to move you, because he'll throw your behind back in the wilderness too, right? So you know what, Lord? Let me move out the way, because I've tried. I've stood. I've prayed. I fasted. I gave words. Let me move out the way. Let me move out your way, so you can do whatever you need to do to get your child on the path that you have designed for them. A shaking is coming. A shaking is coming. Things are about to get turned upside down. And it's literally going to be the shift where this is not even about, a lot of people, some people are thinking it is, I can't explain, but this shift is more or less about good versus evil. So regardless of what or who the good is, regardless of who or what the evil is, God is shifting the evil, right? Examples of that can be how Hollywood is tanking right before our face if you're tapped in. God is removing the evil and he is shifting in the good. There's transfers of all sorts that's going on, but people are so distracted, which is the intentions of media. People are so distracted that they don't even realize it. But in this season, if you feel like you've been standing for certain people in whatever way, and you're starting to feel very disconnected from it, God is starting to tap you and say, listen, move out my way. Listen, leave. Listen, stop trying to listen. Whatever God is telling you to do, move out God's way and let him deal with his peoples the way he chooses to. I wanted to share that. You guys have a great one. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.